Well, I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, y'all got going on maybe.
We gon' fuck in different places.
Oh, that's how
My
the
heart
song
drive
goes.
me crazy. Put
Yeah.
my legs in different
That's how
angles.
we.
This shit is so amazing. Throw me up against the wall. Tell me the name to call. We can do it in the window. The sweat drop down your ball. Daddy, you said I'm your baby, so I give you a baby. No if and buts or maybes. No if and buts or maybes. Boy, you got that pussy coming. No, I ain't doing no running. Pussy flavor, fruit so punchy. I take it in my stomach. Trench coat, lingerie. It's going down today. This ain't no masquerade, but I'm your mask, I'm on your face. You got that make me crazy. Kiss me, I wanna taste. Like Tony said, it's great. Don't know yet, boy, just wait. We going round for round. Don't hold back, make them sounds. Pussy sound just like you looking. All cheese, it ain't no frowns. I know just how you like it. This shit don't need no hyping. This type of bitch, I pull up on you and do what I'm typing. We gon' fuck in different places. Pull my hair, drive me crazy. Put my legs in different angles. This shit is so amazing. Throw me up against the wall. Tell me the name to call. We can do it in the window. To sweat drop down your ball. We gon' fuck in different places. Pull my hair, drive me crazy. Put my legs in different angles. This shit is so amazing. Throw me up against the wall. Tell me the name to call. We can do it in the window. To sweat drop down your ball.
Beat that pussy, I got magic.
That's Big Ree and Big Boy.
From the back, I like to smack it. That pussy got power, I can't lie, we with the mattress. Chocolate brown, thick, crazy about that, she get active. She respect my grind and my hustle, that girl my weakness. I can tell her anything, she solid, keep my secrets. She ain't no cocky shit, she humble, she so peaceful. Pussy foul, Jesus, pussy splash, Aquafina. I can fuck you all night. I can eat you till the morning. I can lick you all night. Stick it in while you on it. Yeah.
We gon' fuck in different places. Pull my hair, drive me crazy. Put my legs in different angles. This shit is so amazing. Throw me up against the wall. Tell me the name to call. We can do it in the window. To sweat drop down your ball. We gon' fuck in different places. Pull my hair, drive me crazy. Put my legs in different angles. This shit is so amazing. Throw me up against the wall. Tell me the name to call. We can do it in the window. To sweat drop down your ball.
Addicted to money, you cannot relate.
Don't come around with niggas I don't know, I got anxiety. I get to tripping and start clutching, I think niggas on his ski and leave a nigga slumped, then send his ass to God. I hear natural, I'm on shrooms and weed, bitch, we ain't doing bars. All my members got real motion, nigga, we ain't cracking cars. I'm on go plus he on go, nigga, we known for crashing hard. In your hood, you was clientele, bitch, I was known to sell. You ain't no killer, you on Perkins itching, thinking that you him. Put on your ski, yeah. Put on your ski, don't forget it. Put on your ski, don't slide. Put on your ski, put it right. Before you hop up in this car, little bro, you gotta bring your mask. Make sure you closing all back doors, you know the snake could be your man. Could teach a class, make him weigh it right in front of you, he better not use a bag. And if he do, put on your mask, then blast. One in the ass, make him lead you to the stash. Then head back to the trap, you gotta break it with your man. Don't be talking too much, you know that shit'll get you slammed. And there's no cap. I know niggas who learn how to shoot before they learn to read. Shooting stars on and off the court, they could've been overseas. Asking, do he live his raps? Try and see. Smart nigga, bitch, I chose a rap, I could've been Ivy League. I take shooting to the night, all bitch coming top off. He a roster, shoot his dreads out, that's what the meds saw. 5-5 seasons, knock his legs off, you all like Red Fox. Before you leave. Before you leave. Put on your ski, yeah. Put on your ski, don't forget it. Put on your ski, don't slide. Put on your ski, put it right. Put on your ski, yeah. Put on your ski, don't forget it.
Kenny.
Put on your ski, don't slide. Put on your ski, put it right.
I'm just trying to get some paper. I'm just trying to get some paper. I heard no see, no speak, no hater. I heard no see, no speak, no hater. And you can keep your likes and if your comment, keep your likes and if your I'm just trying to see some papers. I'm just trying to see some paper. I'm just trying to see some paper. I'm just trying to see some paper. I heard no see, no speak, no hater. I heard no see, no speak, no hater. And you can keep your likes and if your comment, keep your likes and if your I'm just trying to see some papers. I'm just trying to see some paper. This that gutter game music. Don't let confusion. Game waste slang music. Don't let it abuse you. Got it out that mud. Stick to the code. That's what I'm used to. Long way from canned food. Hustling out that hallway with that white girl. Get it whole time. That's how them gangsters do. Catching plays off them highway. Chick, white and brown, that's menage. Niggas gon' hate, but that's what I'm used to. I'm just trying to get some paper. I'm just trying to get some paper. I heard no see, no speak, no hater. I heard no see, no speak, no hater. And you can keep your likes and if your comment. Keep your likes and if your I'm just trying to see some paper. 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 I heard no see, no speak, no hater. I heard no see, no speak, no hater. And you can keep your likes and if your comment. Keep your likes and if your I'm just trying to see some papers. I'm just trying to see some paper.
Big fish in the small pond, man. These niggas ain't on shit. Out the slums, I done got mine. Now nigga tryna get rich. Money down at the right time, nigga. I just suck the bliss. I got blood on my tennis. No, these ain't red bottoms. I press the lead and make them problems. I seen a nigga duck a lot of shit but not that chopper. I heard them shots took his soul, he couldn't see a doctor. My money up, bitch, I'm good, I'ma keep it silent. And if it's smoke, let me know, bitch, don't try to hide me. Nigga, we can meet up anywhere, nigga, and get it poppin'. The loudest nigga in the room, he ain't really bout it. Nigga, I'm a nigga who won't talk, yeah, you gotta watch me. I ain't trusting none of these niggas, I watch them turn sour. I can get you killed, nigga, ain't gotta spend $1. I'm a big dog, nigga, I ain't never wore a collar. I give a back shot, then turn around and make a swallow. When I was on my ass broke, nigga, I still had power. He gon' play them game with you, nigga, with
Yeah,
me, I doubt it. I be trying to stick and move, nigga, people watching. And these niggas telling, you gotta move in silence. Big fish in the small pond, man, these niggas ain't no shit. Running down at the right time, nigga, I just start to blitz. Why you loving on that hoe? She let in a nigga hit. You ain't never took a soul, you can't hop up in this bitch. Big fish in a small pond, man, these niggas ain't no shit. Running down at the right time, nigga, I just start to blitz. Why you loving on that hoe? She let in a nigga hit. If you ain't never took a soul, nigga, you can't hop up in this bitch. Nigga, you can't hop up in this bitch. You ain't never took a soul, you can't hop up in this bitch.
What the fuck?
Yo. It's
What
your,
to do?
what's up, man? It's your boy Hawk Life. Let's chop it up the podcast. I got a goon for you today. Today we got my guest DJ Tony Mack in the building. What's up?
What to do? What to do, man? Thank you for having me, man.
Oh, no problem, for sure. For those who don't know who you are, give me a little background.
All right, y'all. They call me Tony Mack, the people's DJ. I'm more than a DJ, however. I do promotions. I manage artists. Do shows. I run tours. I work for the Association Records Company out of San Antonio. I also run my own company called Promotion for the People, and I often DJ with a legend. His name is DJ Big Red. He's sitting over here too.
What's up? Okay.
That's DJ Big Red from Switch House. That's the dude who, be breaking me off some knowledge and player points.
Oh yeah. So how did that first and foremost? How did that Switcher House relationship come about?
Dude, so it's like this, man. My partner OG Red, I know him for years, man. He used to have a club over here in this town called Temple, Texas, where he DJ'd at. It was called JR's, and I ran security over there for him first. That was way back in like 2012, something like that, 2011, something like that. It was a long time ago. Fast forward, we had lost touch or whatever, and he went on with his career. I went on with mine. I started doing radio. He went on his career. He was still DJing and building radio as well, but we just wasn't working together. Our paths crossed again recently, a couple years ago, because he was recovering from a stroke that took him out the game live during South by Southwest on stage. Bro had to learn how to walk again and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? And when he came back and he was doing better, he say, I'm going to reestablish myself again as a DJ. And he's like, bro, you help me out, I help you out. So that's how we began the relationship. And now here we are, a year and something later.
Man, God is good. God is good.
Yeah, for real though.
Tell us about the Stop the Violence event, Ceasefire.
Oh man, Ceasefire Stop the Violence event was a car show that we put together in an effort to speak about the gun violence that was going on in the country at the time. Mm-hmm. There was a lot. I believe the record for gun violence incidents at the time when we did Ceasefire was 648 shootings. And we did Ceasefire in June that year. And by June of that year, which was 2 years ago, by June of 2023, there had been 648 shootings. Mm-hmm. And that's what the whole Ceasefire was about. We pulled the veterans together. We pulled a bunch of car clubs together. Everybody came out. We had a bunch of artists, and they showed their support for the community, several different communities at the time. Texas was really hard hit with shootings. Of course, lots of other places around the nation was as well. That's what the whole ceasefire event was about. That was the purpose of everything, to bring us together. We would have a stand on stopping the violence.
Absolutely. Stop the violence. Guns down.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
What I about to say? Oh, how did you become the people's DJ?
Okay. So this kind of crazy. So I really wasn't a DJ to begin with. I did radio. And I have a friend, King G is her name, as a DJ. She calls me one day when she's supposed to be in South by Southwest. This is about March of last year, I believe. She says, "Hey, I'm triple booked. I got to be in 2 spots in Austin, and I got to be in 1 in Killeen. Can you go to the 1 in Killeen?" I said, "Hey, I'm really not that kind of DJ." She says, "Well, you know how to slide it from 1 to 2, don't you?" I said, "Well, yeah." She said, "You know the blues, don't you?" I said, "Yeah, my mama and daddy listen to the blues. I know some of it." She said, "Well, put on your best black shirt you got. You got 30 minutes to get there." It was my first DJ job ever. First one. And I never even had been in the building, anything. I showed up. It was at Alexander's Music Box, which is a blues bar downtown Killeen here that's actually owned by the mayor. I had no idea. And so I was getting schooled by all these politicians and all these old heads on how to DJ, like fresh. Like they was really teaching me as I was going, like literally. And well, the thing about it was they kept saying that I needed a name. They didn't just like calling me DJ Tony Mac. And I was like, well, that's my name. And they was like, no, you need a name. And people liked my vibe so much that eventually they just said, you know what, we just gonna call you the people's DJ because you're a DJ for the people. You're a man of the people. And that's pretty much how I got that name. And I just lived up to it ever since.
That's dope. That's dope. How did your relationship with Association Records come about?
Oh, that gets good too. So I was in my efforts to help my partner reestablish himself as a DJ. Okay, we started working at this bar called Bradwin Sports Bar here in Killeen. And this was in November last year. Well, he was DJing, and when he was DJing, man, it was like an empty club, and it's like, well, it kind of sucks. Nobody wants to perform to an empty club. Nobody, you know what I mean? You want some people there. You want to have some excitement. You want to actually make an impact. Right. And well, me and him, we had a little brainstorm, and we said, hey, we could do something to crank this up. He was like, I could bring some artists. And I was like, you know what? I could do a stream. I could do a live stream. So what we did was we came up with this live stream that we do on Twitch on Saturdays, and it's called Late Night Tip with OG Red from Twitch House. Okay. And we'll bring in 2 artists on a Saturday night after midnight, and we'll do a late night performance. And it was a free concert every freaking week. And we brought in new artists every single week from October to January before we put it down. And the only reason we put it down was because we just got so busy. So and the stream ended up getting attention, and it brought in all these other eyes. A gentleman named Mr. Gotti's got him. That's what we call him. Stage name. Marcelo Brown is professional. Is the CEO of the Association Records. He sought out to bring myself, OG Red, another one of my mentors, Mr. Red Hall, the Underdog, into a situation that would help him develop a tour, a statewide tour of Texas called the I-35 Tour. When he did this, I was only a sound guy. I was just a sound guy. I came on as a sound guy. OG Red specifically brought me in the situation as a sound guy. Things just kind of evolved, I did a couple shows with them. I've done 10 shows on the tour. We've been everywhere from Dallas to San Antonio and everywhere in between. Going up and down I-35 with these same artists. And some other persons that were involved in the company that were higher up than myself. They were doing some things that were less than reputable, and it got found out, and they got fired. And I was the next up and didn't even know that they had been looking at me for like that. And next thing you know, I started my internship as working as executive artist management back in June, no, the end of May, back in the end of May. And I've already done my probationary period, and now I'm a full-fledged exec with the company.
Mm.
I'm actually getting my own day. They're giving me my own day here in the city called Tony Mac Appreciation Day, and that's this Friday.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. So they giving back. That's dope. How do you feel about that? You know, in your own day in the city.
Man, I mean, it's player, but I'm really not that kind of dude that be, like I'm not the kind of dude that want attention like that. I just love what I do, man. It's just about the passion. So I took the initiative on myself to actually make it something that I wanted to do. Since I'm being honored, but it doesn't move me like that. I feel good about it, but I would rather honor the people that helped me get where I'm at. So I took it and put a spin on it, and I created a whole bunch of plaques, and I got everybody that helped me get to where I'm at showing up, and I'm going to honor them on Tony Mac Appreciation Day and present them an award. That's how I feel about it.
Facts. Tell us about this open mic you have every Wednesday.
Oh man, so yeah, we doing open mic night show here in town, Killeen, Texas, Bradwood Sports Bar. We have several different things going with this. First, with this open mic, man, we're gonna have artists. You need something? We're gonna have artists that want to perform. They're gonna be competing for a chance to be on a mixtape. We're doing a monthly mixtape called The Flight Plan, hosted by OG Red and myself. There'll be a different mixtape every month. Every week we'll choose a winner. Each winner will get a show on OG Red's Late Night Tip that Saturday and be featured on the mixtape of the month. We're gonna do a mixtape every month. After we get the mixtape done, then we're gonna do a show with the people from the mixtape. When we get that done, we're gonna start sending the persons like Chop It Up the podcast, Y3P podcast, Unsigned Hype podcast, things like that. Next Gen Hip Hop Magazine in Atlanta, Down in Texas Magazine out of Houston. Oh man, it's just so many. I got a whole list, but the purpose is to get these artists exposure way outside of their own perimeter here in town. I know we got the internet, but I've never seen anybody put together a network like what I'm doing, because like what's important is we network. People don't do that. There's so many podcasters. There's so many people that have internet radio stations. There's so many people that A&R or manage or do something in the background of this business. I just felt that there was a need to have a network and just started building that. And so with this open mic podcast, this is going to take artists to the next level. I'm talking about they're going to blow up in several different spots in the nation all at the same time when they drop something.
Absolutely. The bigger the network, the better. The better, the smarter, the right connections. I think it's the right connections. I mean everything. With these artists, I've been on the underground scene. That's why I started the podcast, to help artists, to give them some type of direction.
Yeah,
because it's good to come in and have experience in front of the camera. So just having that experience, coming out this experience, even if it's a low budget podcast, you still come in, you get that experience, you get treated like a professional, like a star. And where you allocate yourself is how you present yourself. And that's really the reason I did it, because I was making music. So I was like, I understood the grind, I understood the hustle and bustle. I remember when there was foot traffic.
Yeah.
And you was outside, word of mouth, flyers, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Everything they got.
Standing on the corner trying to pass out the CD. Hey, will you listen to my CD?
Right.
Yeah, I remember those days, man.
Yeah, like it's not the same, you know. What about that? Except for I got other thing. Oh shit. Okay.
God damn it.
Bad Bunny. All right, y'all got something else coming up. For the Vibes Comedy Music Mashup, 3 pieces live theme. Talk about it. Coldwater Theater.
Say that again.
Coldwater Theater. The little yeah, that might not, it might be something else. I'm looking at. I might be looking at the wrong thing. Hold on. You promote a lot of stuff on your page, but that's what I'm looking at. I'm like I'm just reading it out. See, to show you though, I wanted to make sure I did it right. So my next question is like, what made you? No, that's not the question. How important it is for you to empower artists? Because you said that's one of your main goals to empower artists. So,
Well, see, because I've built my entire name, even all the way down to being called the People's DJ, off of building the experience and the relationships that I have, it's very important for me to empower artists because it's all I know. Like, it's the only thing I know. It's my passion to empower artists. I used to be an artist myself. I remember when the game, it's oversaturated now, but I remember when I first realized the game was oversaturated. This was like 10 years ago. And I said to myself at the time, I said, you know, there's a lot of competition out here. And there's a lot of competition in the wrong direction that I don't want to deal with personally. I mean, I'm sure you can understand if you're not about all that rah-rah and gang and all that type of stuff, you know, that's not me, man. I just love hip hop. I love music, period. You know, and I'm about the craft, the enrichment of the culture. You know, I'm not around all that shoot 'em up and all that stuff, man. I jam it sometimes, but that's just not me. And I didn't want to be in that arena with them kind of folks that would misunderstand me because, well, I knew at the time that I go hard and I didn't want to get in that situation with nobody. So I was like, the only way I can avoid that situation is to not be involved. I chose to do something else. Folks told me I had a voice for radio, and I started messing with radio and podcasting. I kind of fell off with it, and this is the number one reason I'm going to tell you why it's so important.
Yeah.
Because I took my internet radio station from the back porch, smoking a blunt, talking about doing it with my homeboy, all the way to South by Southwest the next year. And I fucked it off. Didn't know. I didn't follow some rules, man. There were some regulations and guidelines and stuff that I didn't know about. And I got a phone call while I was on the way to South by Southwest for the first time. While I was on the way going to Austin, I get this weird ass phone call. I had the phone call before earlier that week, and I thought it was a gag. I thought it was a joke, right? Cause they tell you, I got the phone call like 5 days before. It says, this phone number and this account is associated with fraud or something like that. And then I got again and said that they was going to shut my stuff down. And I just thought, you know, they got scammers out there. These folks just playing games or whatever. So I ignored it. About 5 days later, on my way to Austin, I get that same phone call, same voice. And they tell me, they say, after this phone call, you're going to need new phone service, new website and everything because we shutting you down after this phone call because you did not reply and respond. Bro, when they said I owed $6,500 in fines, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a scam. I genuinely thought it was a scam, bro. When I hung that phone up, everything was gone. I had no phone service. My internet site was gone. My records of my podcast, everything was gone, bro. I'm not playing with you. And when I got to South by Southwest, I didn't have those utilities to offer at the show. And I lied to people, unfortunately, because I didn't want to discourage them. I didn't want them to know at the time. So I pretended like, you know, it was still going on with my radio show. And they didn't know that I didn't have the signal. I just recorded them, you know what I'm saying? And I really feel like me doing that, I let a lot of people down. I feel like I was wrong for that. I just didn't know. I was inexperienced and still kind of young in the game at the time. And I feel like I was wrong for that. And that experience caused a lot of discontinuity, lack of coordination between some relationships with myself and others, and even people fall off with me, man. And I don't want that to ever happen again. I don't want people to to have this fear of doing any type of business with me. I want them to know that I'm solid, that I'm fortified with the knowledge now. And so it's very much important for me to make sure that I'm empowering the artist the right way.
Absolutely. What advice would you give an upcoming artist to help them navigate the music industry right now? You know, being the current landscape right now.
Okay, so that's a great question, especially since one of the things I say about myself is I'm a student of the game because of how young I am in this side of the business, you understand? So I call myself a student of the game. With that being said, I've paid attention to quite a few things. So my number one advice for an artist that's up and coming, have all your songs copyrighted, have all of them filed with BMI, and make sure you only perform those songs at BMI certified establishments and file your points so you can get paid. Because it don't matter how major you are. It don't matter who you know. It matters that you file those copyrights. It matters that you file BMI, and it matters that you perform as those songs that are registered with BMI at establishments that are registered with BMI so you can get your money. That's my advice.
Yeah, y'all take this advice. Some free gems.
That's my advice. It's the stuff nobody's ever going to tell you. Hell, I don't even care if I get in trouble for telling y'all. I'm going to tell you the truth. That's why I'm the people's DJ, because I'm about the people, man.
Right. Absolutely. You also a sound engineer. And that really teaches being a student of the game, but how does sound engineering came about?
Sound engineering came about because in the beginning, when I was calling myself a rapper, I had a strong fear of rapping in other people's studios because on my first 2 mixtapes that I recorded, the guys ran off with the music and left the state. And I didn't want my music stolen again, so I started learning how to sound engineer and produce music.
That's fine.
And I actually have produced several albums. I worked a lot with a gentleman from Las Vegas by the name of Nerdo Fuentes. I've done 6 albums with him, a reggae album, an R&B album. I did a couple hip hop albums with him. I did an album with the Prince Rich. I did an album with the Blaze twins. I did a couple of them. Yeah. And I did my own mixtape in 2015 that was called the Tony Mac Smoke Sampler.
Okay. So tell us about your experience being mentored by OG Red.
Well, being mentored by OG Red wasn't like I thought it was gonna be. I kind of thought it was gonna be a situation where dude was gonna show me some shit, and instead of showing me, he gave me like Mr. Miyagi on Karate Kid. He showed me some other shit that didn't seem like it was relative to what I was doing. And then later on, I learned that it was relative and it applied. Instead of like saying, hey, you screw and chop like this, I just watched. And then he saw me paying attention, and then he saw me trying to apply, and then he would help. He seen that I take initiative, which gave him more motivation to want to help me. Like I said, he's been more of a, I don't know how you say it. He's been more of a tough mentor than he has been an easy mentor. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. He doesn't like try to build my head up and stuff. He tells me if it's not good, that kind of thing. He tells me if I could do better, and he tells me when I'm doing great. I even have an accolade where I've impressed him, and I had a set where he never heard nobody DJ a set like that before, and that was recently.
Oh, that's good, man. That's good.
I'm not much of a see most DJs, they got a lot of mixology and stuff like that. Me being a growing new DJ, I'm still learning a lot of that craft. I'm just being real with y'all, man. I'm still working on how to scratch and stuff like that. But for some reason, when it comes to blending music, bro, I'm a king.
Mm.
I'm a king on blending that music, bro. I surprise everybody, bro. I put some shit together, bro, that you don't think supposed to go together at all.
Right.
Real stuff. Real.
Good
I'm
message.
serious in a heart attack. I'll put some music together. You'll be like, how did he mix Biggie Smalls and Mary J. Blige? You or everything together. So shit like that. I would do it. And it would sound great. It
Yeah,
would sound great.
yeah.
But
See some of the
that's
message.
really my strong point on the whole DJ side. He say, you know, just work on your strong point. So that's why I blossomed at. I never really heard of a blend master on the DJ. And usually they say they're a mix master or a scratch master, but I guess you consider me a blend master.
Mm. How do those blends come together? Is it like it's easy going? You just point is used to it, or is a system that you can go a feel, a vibe?
It's a vibe, brother. It's strictly a vibe. I cannot sit here and lie to you and tell you I have a system for that. It's a vibe, bro. It's whatever I'm feeling when I'm going into it. I'll hear something in my head, bro, and I'll be like, oh man, this sounds great in my head. Let me put it together.
Mm.
It's usually where it comes from. And a lot of times, man, I'll throw something on there, man, and it's like I was cooking with Crisco, man. Straight up.
I can tell you've been in the game a minute. You got a lot of experience, a lot of highs, probably a lot of lows, and in between. What is some of the biggest lessons you've learned?
Oh, okay. You asked for it, so I gotta tell you, bro. And there's probably gonna be some people watching this podcast that's gonna chime in because they was probably at this event and they probably hate my guts right now. Okay. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I owe $1,933 to artists that didn't get to perform at my 4th of July event because somebody else came in there and crashed my event, and I was unable to take care of it the proper way. The people at the venue screwed me, man. I didn't get a dime off that. Bro, I paid $1,600 for the spot.
Jesus.
Didn't get a penny off of it, bro. I had 18 artists to get to perform. Some came from out of town. Some was Virginia. Some was Illinois. Some was Missouri. And the one artist that I did get to perform, the dude who I was doing with, I don't know what happened, why he flipped out or whatever. We went there and disrespected my artist, man, in the middle of performance. Kicked her off stage, bro. Bro, it's hard to be in this position. You've no idea how much I wanted to take it to the streets, bro.
I can imagine, you know, $1,800.
I'm in front of hundreds of people, bro. Women and kids included. I gotta maintain a certain attitude, a certain image in front of folks, so I don't make things escalated. You know what I mean? And bro, when I tell you that I learned my lesson about having contracts, I learned a hard lesson about having contracts. I learned a hard lesson about a handshake agreement because I didn't get no money. And now I owe all these people money, and I'm gonna pay them. I'm gonna pay them. I might not be able to pay them today, but I am gonna pay them before not too long. Cause don't get down like that. They might hate my guts, but I don't care. They still gonna get the money in the mail or the cash app, whatever it is, and then they can hate me. But then I'll be able to say I'll pay them their money back.
Right.
Because I'm not going out like that, bro.
Right.
And this spot we was at, it was in this place. It's outside of East Austin, man, called Weberville, Texas. It's the town. And the name of the spot was Texas Music River Ranch, man. And boy, did we blow it up. It was supposed to be this great thing. I had like 220-something people out there. It was all right. Till this dude showed up, crashing my party, man. And like, not for nothing, I usually don't talk about this, but I got my lower left leg cut off, so I can't move the way I once moved. Look, I'm not bullshitting.
Right.
I can't move the way I once moved. I got a prosthetic and everything.
Yeah.
If it wouldn't have been for that, bro, I would have tore that place up. I'll just be honest with y'all folks. Yeah, see, we on the podcast, I can talk freely. I'll just being honest with y'all folks, man. I would have tore that place up. But that was a younger me, more mature dude these days. And I'm willing to deal with the fire that come with this, man, because that's what it is. I'm out here pioneering, taking these hits taking these losses, whatever it is, come with it. So other cats don't got to do it. I'm out here finding out who's who, so other cats ain't got to deal with these hoe ass dudes.
Mm.
So yeah, I kind of sacrificed myself. Bro, yeah, I took a big hit with that. Bro, I took like a $9,000 loss.
Mm.
I'm gonna recover from it, but that's not the point. Point is, I'm gonna pay all them artists back. I don't go out like that.
Right.
And the lesson is, have your contracts signed, have your contracts ready, get them notarized, make everything legal before you do anything, or you gonna hurt for it.
Thanks. You gotta get your paperwork right. The paperwork ain't right. That should be
Yup.
A, number one.
Indeed.
Some people that you want to collab with that you probably ain't collab with who kind of, let's do this. We're gonna play a game. It's called Mix and Match. I'm gonna give you two artists and you tell me which two of their songs would you mix if you could mix it. Okay, the artist is, let's see. Let's do a Common song mixed with like a Talib Kweli.
Who's the first one?
Common.
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah. That is a
That's a hard one. I think I'm gonna go with Common though.
yeah. Common. Let's do it. Let's see. Name a song from. Basically, I'm gonna give you the artist, and you're gonna give me two songs from that artist. You will mix together to make a mashup.
Okay.
Let's do Shantae and Monica.
Shantae and Monica. I would mix. I would probably mix Rain on Me with. I would probably mix Rain on Me with what's that song? Oh man. Man, I can't think of the name of that damn song. I would mix Rain on Me. Come on, man. God damn, my nigga. Y'all rude as fuck around this hoe, man. Anyways, I would mix Rain on Me, and I would probably mix I can't think of the name of that damn song, bro. It's in my head, bro, but I can't think of the name of that song. I'm trying to do something.
Next one.
I can't think of the name of that damn song, bro. I ain't gonna fuck.
I don't know because Monica got a lot of hits. Yeah.
Man, yeah. Trying to think of the name of that song.
We'll go next one. Come back.
But see, that song's not just Monica. That's why I couldn't think of the name of it. It's not just Monica. It's Monica and Brandy.
Oh shit! Yeah, The Boy Is Mine.
Yeah, that's the name of the song. The Boy Is Mine.
Yeah,
that's what I would mix, bro.
But that was the first thing that came to my head. But I'm like, they got a feature on it, so yeah, it's kind of crazy.
See, it really ain't that hard as long as you understand some of the mechanics of DJing and stuff. It's really not that hard.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not that hard. Tupac and put on the Tupac. A Tupac and shit. And the Biggie.
Okay. So if I did Tupac and Biggie, that's too easy. I can just hit them up and get money.
Okay. That hit them up, get money. Yeah, that's good.
I can just hit them up and get money. Then I can turn around and go into Lil Wayne. I'm a stunner. Yeah, I can do that all day.
Yeah, there's 3 different albums. Shit. Last one. I think it's gonna be the last one. Outkast, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go first of the month and elevators.
Okay. Raise them in the elevators. Yeah, that's too classic. Yeah, that's a good blend. That's a good blend. So, what are some of the pros and cons of the entertainment industry?
Oh man, there's a whole lot more cons than there are pros. Um, the pros of the entertainment industry depends on your orientation in the business. If you're like myself, there's not many because you're doing it for the passion, for the culture. If you're doing it for the money, there's lots of pros because there's lots of people that you can swindle, make money off of, people that's hungry, that's trying to make it, and you can lie to them and tell them that you do this and you do that. And if you got a good game on you, you can talk them out of their bread because I see it happening all the time. Now, the pros for a dude like myself is the benefit of actually doing it and facilitating the experience, not only for the artists, but for the guests, the people as well. It makes my day to have a successful event, to put a smile on people's face, to provide entertainment they enjoy. All the way down to when I'm working with an artist and I'm helping them in the studio or write a track or a hook or whatever. That makes my day, bro. The cons, it's very time consuming. It takes me away from my family a lot. That's really the biggest one, bro, is I don't get a lot of time with my family like I want to. So whenever I spend time with them, I'm going hard, you know. I travel a lot. I like to travel, but it's kind of hard on me a little bit because of my health and my leg situation. And you run into a lot of snakes, man, especially when you're a good dude. You run into a lot of snakes, man. You run into opposition that you didn't know was there until you're in that situation. You run into situations where, like myself, you took money from artists and shit didn't go right, and now you owe them. You know, those kind of things are the cons. But it comes with the territory, and it just depends on the person themselves on how they coming into the game. Me personally, I was prepared for all that mentally before I started doing any of this because I took advice from persons who was more experienced than myself, and they told me, they say, you really ready to make that kind of sacrifice? And I'm like, bro, this is what I want. I understand, you know, there's gonna be some woes with it. I understand I might take a few hits, but I don't care, bro. This is what I want. I'm gonna die doing this, homie.
Facts. You live and you breathe this. This internet DJ thing came accidental to me. I started off like I say, I was interviewing artists. They'll interview artists that make music. And that led into me reacting to music. And just playing a constant stream of music and kind of reacting to it, rating it. It came accidental, sort of, kind of, but it was like the element that I was missing. Like, I love to make music, but I love more further than to share artists' music and see them win.
Man, it's more fun experience, right?
Right.
It's more fulfilling, a more wholesome experience, and you get to meet a lot of people and stuff, and see different people creativity, man. I like it. I love doing it, man. I love seeing people's take or hearing people's take on some track, because it'd be a track, you know. Sometimes you be like, man, I'll come at it like this. You heard him come at it like that, you know, stuff like that. It's awesome, man. Everybody's an individual. Everybody got their own personality, you know.
Absolutely, it's good to see other artists grow. You know, and I'm able to put them in rooms with people that's gonna help facilitate their growth. You know what I'm saying? In some cases, little or nothing on price range. They just want to see you grow. As a they put you in other rooms, you know, building a big network, like you said. We're doing the same thing over here. So to be added to what you got going, it makes perfect sense because we all got the same mission statement at the end of the day. If I know you probably collab with a lot of people, but if there was somebody you can collab with, like who would that be?
If I had somebody I want to work with right now, I don't know that he's gonna listen to this podcast, and I don't know if y'all even know who he is. But if I had a chance to collab with his ass right now, I'd collab with Corey with the Keys.
Not in New Orleans. That ain't funny. Funny there.
Yeah, Corey with the Keys is Lil Flip's newest artist that he signed to his label.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out of my hometown, but he's never here doing shows. He's always somewhere else.
Okay. Always on the move, huh?
Yeah, that guy's always on the move, bro. Always, man. Good dude. Man.
You watching it, or you happen to come across this. You know what I'm saying? Get with DJ Tony.
What's that?
I told him if he ever cross here, if he ever see this in cross here.
Yeah, it might be a chance, you know. He might come across it, man.
You never know, man. Affirmations, words of affirmations. You never know. You never know. First and foremost, let the people know what you got coming in the future, what you got going on, what events y'all got coming on.
Oh man, I got quite a bit coming in the future. But what I can tell y'all about now is look out for Open Mic Night Show here in Killeen, Texas. Look out for Unsigned Hype podcast and radio, New Braunfels, Texas. Look out for my new show coming on KZSM FM radio, San Marcos, Texas. And look for me at Studio 210 in San Antonio, Texas, all this month.
All this month. Busy. If you ain't working, you ain't doing enough. Now, what's that?
Right.
Now, shit, I'm trying to tell you, man, they had Foot Trap back then. They had to pump them out the back of the car, man. Y'all got the streaming service. Y'all got all that. Take one song. Like I said, you don't need to go viral. You just need that one song.
Right.
That one song gonna set you for life if you follow the right direction. Get your shit BMI, get everything BMI.
That's the important part.
Yeah.
It's the important part. You artists out there, y'all remember that. Copyright your shit. Spend that $65, man. Copyright your stuff. Send it in. File it with BMI. Make sure you get it done so you can get paid. Get your performance points. Get that check every 3 months. Stop playing games.
You're structured out here, man. You're structured.
Real.
Chop It Up the podcast. Once again, thanks my guest Tony Mack for being in the DJ Tony Mack for being in the building. Man, like y'all already know, man. Until next week, man. You know, Chop It Up podcast. Hope like chop it up. Yes, talk.
Press go.